Hello, it's John. Apologies for the wind, it's quite a windy day here in Scotland. I'm out for a walk with a wonderful patch and just giving you an update. I've not done an update video this week yet. It is now Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. And apologies if you can hear lots of funny noises on the mic. Hopefully it's not too bad. Kevin's here stuffed down my top. So there's a lot going on at home right now. It's exciting. We have our solar panels being installed. I can't remember the exact number. It's maybe 19 450 watt solar panels, which I'm not sure if you do the maths on that, but up to, is it something like 8.5 kilowatts power generation, which is a lot. It's lightly. It was kind of on the cusp of like either not having quite enough or having more than enough. And the quote they gave for the more than enough was only a little bit more. So I was like, let's just do it. And over the 20, 30 years that the panels are running will make a big difference. But yeah, it has been definitely a big couple of days. So the scaffolding went up yesterday. It's at the front, the side and the back of the house. And that was included drilling into the walls where they secured the scaffold, several hours of work. And now today, a team of, I think, I haven't counted them all, and maybe some of them are on and off, but it seems about 8 people have turned up from the installer and are busy making changes to the roof, and they're in the attic and they're going up and down, and they're such a lovely bunch. They're all chatting away. We're chatting about camper vans and they're asking about the caravan and stuff. They're all real lovely. So I'm doing their best to make a neat job, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's all going well. It is incredibly disruptive. I'm so glad. Yesterday I had one client session and it was really lovely. It was at the end of the day, so certainly the scaffolders finished. I can't remember exactly, like 3 or 4 o'clock. So it was just, I think just as I started, I got into my client session that they finished, which was great. And then there was also, today they started at 8, a guy turned up at 8 a.m. So yesterday I just focused on creating, we're now at week 4 content created of the advanced training course, and I've been getting more feedback from other clients who've attended the intermediate training, and feels like it is unanimous that there will be some breaks in the course to allow for integration, for practice and integration. So that's exciting. I'll definitely do that. And look at this, these beautiful thin wispy clouds. Patch is sniffing around. Yeah, I felt really tired. I kind of stayed up late yesterday, and yeah, it all just felt when there's a lot going on at home, it felt like a little bit overwhelming, even though it was just the scaffold that went up yesterday. Maybe it was also prior to that we were clearing out the garage. Oh, I'm so glad we did. They actually needed more space than I realized in the garage, so that's going to be fun to read. I mean, it's a tiny garage. It's like the size of a small bathroom. Yeah, that'll be fun to reorganize once they've fitted everything in. And yeah, so I feel a bit tired, but what I am really loving is doing, I'm doing the coaching for a new service offering called Building Your Heart Aligned Spiritually, no, let's start again. Building Your Heart Aligned Spiritual Business. And excuse me while I pick up Patch's poo and try not to stand on him. Which is also a lot of fun. And not get it on camera. You really don't want any little presents left over on the camera. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun doing this mentoring, and As I go through it, I'm learning a lot about myself. It's been great to really formalize, there must be a better word for it, solidify, there we go. Like solidify some of my practices and help articulate them to others. So these include things like I've been developing a working practice pattern, and in part that's been inspired by the person I'm mentoring just now, and I'm sure we'll get to do a testimonial and a review and a chat about that in the future. And then also the monthly cycles that I have, and so these are like themes that align with seasons and the meanings of months and what I'm doing for my training courses, and helps me really balance my workload, and then also prioritize to-do lists, like prioritize in alignment with my life mission, and just some really fascinating themes. And I'd love to present a bit more on these at a high level, because I feel like, as well as, you know, helping people individually, I want to help people at scale as well. So I'd love to do free or low cost kind of presentations of this, so that people could you know, do it at scale, or should I say, many people can do it. That's the part that scales. You don't need to individually do it. And you know, a little bit about my working pattern, one of the key principles is that it's a self-love approach to business. And by this it means that your self-love, your self-care, your joy, your rest, your time with loved ones, with family, friends, your hobbies, like these are the things that come first. And why? Because the more you do these, and it's, you know, it's a right balance for everyone, a unique balance for everyone. For me, it's about 5 days, 5 days a week. It is, it's about 3 days a week pure working, and then the 4 days off. So it's like a Monday resting and receiving and following my joy, but also a contingency day if I want to use it for developing a new training course, etc. And then I also have you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, where I primarily focus on client sessions, training, you know, the kind of fixed work sessions that I have to do. Come on, Fetch. And then the Friday, Saturday, Sunday are off, with the exception of like maybe an hour creation of a deep dive meditation video on a Saturday or Sunday. And that's a pattern that really works for me. It's like catches me at some of my highest vibes to create high vibe content. So that's fantastic. And also sharing a bit about my approach to how I kind of model the finances around that. Like, how do I, you know, understand what my perfect working life, my dream business, like what sort of income is it capable of producing, and still giving myself plenty of time and space to be able to receive. So that's important. I'm going to take you up and I will show you a little glimpse of the solar panels going up. And yeah, what else is going on? So today I've just been focusing on mentoring, so those very things I was talking about, some templates, the creation of those, and a little video to describe them. And then I'm also creating, I might do a little bit more advanced training course development. I've got my Swedish massage. Oh, I did completed my how do you describe this? I qualified for Indian head massage. Woohoo! It's just a pass or a fail, but all I got was a message from my examiner, if you like, the person, Melanie, that runs the course, and she said, extremely well done. So I don't really know what that means, but it was very kind. So on Saturday I've got the Swedish massage assessments. That's the final assessment for Swedish massage, so that'll all be done. And then I also have Monday an event at Naked Revive, Thursday an event in Edinburgh, and I'm doing both of those events. Hello! I'm doing both of those events. That was my daughter and her friend driving past. But yeah, I'm doing both those events with Natasha Rocha, so that'll be a lot of fun. And tomorrow you'll see me, I have some client sessions, but you'll also see me live with Viviani, so looking forward to that. And yeah, let me show you this solo work that they're doing. So I think they're doing the preparation so far, and they've got scaffold. Let's zoom right in. So it's scaffold up the side, the scaffold up the back, and then up the front here. So 2 levels of panels here, 19 or so in total, and then a battery. And this is what the guy in here, the electrician's doing. That's the inverter you can just see in white, and then a battery. So it's exciting, a lot of work. Excited for it. All right, take care, sending love.